CFFC 130, Mike Straka along with William, Iron Man, Rentz, Iron Will. Man, what a dominant performance tonight. How long have you prepared for this fight?
My whole fucking life.
So, this victory tonight was completely dominant. Like he had no chance against you. What's next for you?
I just heard him say they're coming back to Tampa in September. Get me on that card, I'll be ready.
I heard you say earlier you're going to be a UFC champion. Why do you think you're going to be that?
The people around me and the fucking heart I got. There's nothing left that can stop me. I failed this time last October. Used that failure to my fullest advantage. Made myself better in every fucking way because of it. And I know because of that failure, not in spite of it, that I will be who I set out to be. There's nothing left that can break me. I will get there or I will die trying. Within the next 6 years, I will be a UFC champion or I will be dead. And that is a fact.
Dan Gabriel told me he doesn't remember any of his wins, but he remembers the one loss he had. So that loss changed you, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I got 2 losses on my record now. And I gotta say, most people look back on those negatively. I am more than fucking grateful for my losses because they made me the man I am today. Some people run away after their failures, hide away from them, point the finger everywhere else, and don't accept blame. I stare that failure in the eye, know for a fact that I'm the cause of it, and do what I need to do to make it an advantage. And that's exactly what I did, and what I'll continue to do every time I step in this cage, every time I fail. I will find a way to make it an advantage.
Tell me about your personal life. You have a family?
I have a family, yeah, but there is no personal life. I do this. I do only this. I've sacrificed everything for this. I will continue to sacrifice everything for this until I am who I set out to be, and I've done what I set out to do, and that is to become a UFC champion. If you don't see me as a UFC champion within the next 6 years, it's because I'm fucking dead.
All right. Take a breath, relax. I know you. Now he just came off. He just came out of the cage right now. It's like 2 minutes after. He's hyped up.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I just want to talk to you as a man. Like relax. What got you? I know. I believe you. I'm doing this for a long time. What got you into fighting in the first place?
Well, coming out of high school, I was in a really bad spot mentally, just depression, anxiety, stuff like that, real low. And just like I was talking about with my failures in the past, you can let those break you, or you can look them in the eye, see yourself as the cause of it, and find what you need to find in yourself to make those failures and shortcomings in yourself into an advantage. And that's what I did with that. Found this as a way to make myself better as a man, and eventually fell in love with it, make myself better as a fighter, and eventually become a champion. So that's kind of what led me into that. Is I wasn't where I wanted to be as a man, so I knew I needed to do something with my life. Stumbled upon this, luckiest decision of my life, and I fell in love with it. So
I don't want to take anything away from your opponent, because everybody who goes in the cage deserves the respect. But man, you dominated him from get-go. Did you know? What was your game plan coming into this fight?
Exactly what you saw. That's nothing against my opponent. He's a talented dude. He's a second-degree black belt on the ground. Great fighter, but that's me. I can hang with anybody in the world on the ground. I can beat anybody in the world on the ground. That's what I did tonight. Next to my coaches, Billy Q, Matt Arroyo, so that's all them.
Listen to me.
My mouth is real fucking dry, so I can't really talk too much now, so let's get to the end of it.
I've been doing this for a long time. There is no doubt in my mind that you're going to be a UFC champion.
It means a lot to me, man. Thank you. I will get there.
Mike Straka with Iron Will Rentz.